when her husband Mel passed away in the mid-'80s, love of her life, right? He passed away from cancer. And she wanted to get back and get involved, but she was astonished to find out that at that time, in that day and age, that insurance companies didn't pay for mammograms. Most of you know that. Perhaps your moms remember that. So she went to our government relations team, the lobbyists at Mary Kay, and said, listen, I want you to put aside everything that you're doing. And there's this new foundation that just started here in Dallas. And at that time, of course, there was no controversy, and we all know they do great things. At that time, she said, Nancy Brinker just started the Komen Foundation. And I want Mary Kay and Komen to go lobby in Washington, D.C., and in Sacramento, California, Austin, Texas, Pierre, South Dakota, all the states around the country, and in Washington, D.C., to require insurance companies to pay for mammograms. Now, did you know that? No. Did anybody know that? No. No, because Mary Kay's philosophy was, you go out, you give back, you do the right thing, and you be quiet, right? Because it's just the right thing to do. Unfortunately, in this day and age, you have to tell your story. If you don't tell people how you're giving back, they assume you do nothing, even if the opposite is true. And I don't know about you, no matter where I have a bit of a problem. We have kind of a role reversal in our house, right? So I'll come down in the morning, my wife will say, oh, that's a new shirt. I'm like, no, I've had this for months. She's like, that's strange, because the tag's still on it. So that's the difference. A man would leave the tag on, a woman would never do that. Oh, so then I thought, well, I'll just start weaving it into the cleaning, right? So she'll never know if I bring it, just bring it. Sure enough, she always knows. So Nordstrom is my favorite place to go. So you and I both know, no matter where your favorite place to go is, no matter what products you buy, if you've got product A and product B, they both are fantastic, have great reputations, and about the same price. If you know really nothing about product A, but product B, you know that company is going to give back $1 for your purchase, or they're trying to be more sustainable and green, or they've got a cause that they're passionate about, and you're passionate about it too, well, which one are you going to buy? Same quality, same price, one does something, the other doesn't? Well, it's just a no-brainer, right? You're going to buy product B. You're going to buy the one that makes you feel engaged, that makes you feel good about your purchase. Well, about 5 years ago, Mary Kay decided, we need to start talking about, in a tasteful way, what we do. And what better way to do that than create a program where our customers, our independent beauty consultants, can sell a product. At that time, it was a lipstick. And for every dollar, or for every lipstick they sell, we'll give $1 back to charity. Around the world, all around the world. Millions and millions of dollars have been raised through a program that we call Beauty That Counts. And so this year, right now, there is a very special limited edition anniversary compact, right? So this is a refillable. Lots of people talk about being green with your products, but from the very beginning, Mary Kay's compacts have always been refillables, right? So you didn't have to throw away the whole plastic deal. You could refill it. Well, this one, Lisa talked about the ripple effect, right? And the impact that all of you are having, whether you're a customer, an independent beauty consultant, or an independent sales director, the impact that you have on other people's lives, no matter what your choices are every single day. So what I love about this product is they put the Swarovski crystal in, and they also put the ripple in. Because the symbolism is, just look at what one woman can do. Mary Kay Ash, on September 13th, 1963, had $5,000 and 9 friends. 1 month before, her husband at the time died at the breakfast table, and her 20-year-old son Richard said, Mom, I can help. And she said, what can you do? Carry some boxes? I don't think so. And within just a few years, he was named Marketing Man of the Year. By 1971, they were in Australia. And now, with 2.5 million independent beauty consultants around the world, 35 countries, a $3 billion company, just look at what one woman can do with her dream and $5,000. That was it, right? So the ripple effect is symbolic. So, for every one of these that you buy, Mary Kay is donating $1 to an organization called Love is Respect. From the very beginning, the company has had, you got to pick an issue, something that you're involved with. And of course, cancer affecting women has always been one of our core issues. The Mary Kay Foundation every year gives hundreds of thousands of dollars to researchers and scientists that are looking for a cure for cancers affecting women. And in the mid-1990s, Mary Kay Ash decided, when she heard the statistics about domestic violence, that it wasn't just a poor minority woman's issue. It was everyone's issue. Did you know that 1 in 4 women in a married relationship will be impacted by domestic violence? And see, you're nodding your head. When I talk to men are like, this is a woman's issue. And I always say, if it were a women's issue, it wouldn't be an issue. It's our issue together, and how we raise our kids to be in healthy relationships. Now, I don't mean to get too heavy, right? Sorry, we're getting a little heavy. I'm going to show you one video that's a little bit heavy, right? And then we'll move on to lighter stuff. Love is respect. If you want to end domestic violence before it starts, how do you do it? You got to start with the younger generation. You got to start with the younger generation. They have to figure out what is right and what is wrong. Now, every man that you have probably ever known has been jealous. When you talk to another man, right? What's normal and what's not. But what's not normal is when your husband or boyfriend is rifling through your purse and looking at who you're calling or texting. And this is happening to our young people. 1 in 4 married women will be impacted by abuse in a dating relationship, but get this, 1 in 3 Gen Y girls will experience physical, emotional, verbal, or sexual abuse in a dating relationship. So if you want to stop it before it starts, you got to stop it now. Let's go ahead and put the screen up, because here in just a second I'm going to show you this video about what we're doing. So, Love is Respect is an organization that runs the National Domestic Violence Hotline and Helpline. And they have a program where young women and anyone can text to get help. Because I think we all know that the younger generation is not going to pick up the phone and call a 1-800 number and say, is this healthy? Is this right? And literally in a room, I've seen it 3 different times, it's young women who go to the University of Texas at Austin. They have been trained just like women who are more mature that answer the hotline, and they will text an instant message back and forth. And I've seen it all from, my boyfriend is extremely jealous. My boyfriend keeps checking my voicemail or email. My boyfriend wants me to do things I'm not ready to do, to my boyfriend just shoved me. But nobody knows about the Text for Help program until you came along. Here's the story.
It started out so perfect.
So perfect.
He was my Prince Charming.
So polite.
My parents loved him.
He was so attentive. I could tell that he loved me.
He really loved me. But then something changed.
He was a little possessive.
I was spending less and less time with my friends.
I just started to see a different side.
Really jealous.
He was really jealous.
He monitored my phone and every text message.
And his temper. And then he pushed me. And then he pushed me.
Mary Kay believes that everyone deserves to be in a safe and healthy relationship. Mary Kay is the lead sponsor of the Love is Respect Text for Help service, the nation's first texting resource for healthy dating and relationship advice. By texting Love Is to 77054, young people, as well as concerned parents, teachers, and friends, can get information about relationship dynamics, healthy dating, how to spot warning signs, and how to find help. If you or someone you know has experienced abuse, help is as close as your mobile phone. Just text Love Is to 77054. It's completely anonymous and available 24/7 with information and advice. For more information, visit marykay.com/don'tlookaway.
So, I know, a little heavy, right? But what you see there is true and real and impacts everybody. And it's not just a woman's issue, it's everybody's issue. And it's Mary Kay's issue. And so together, with your support, we're very proud to be partnering with Love is Respect. And we really think it's going to make a difference. We've got to stop it before it starts. Right. So, you know that when you do business with Mary Kay, when you engage with us, when you walk with us, you know that you're working with a company that has a heart and that is truly committed to impact. And for me, that's what gets me up every day, right? If I'm going to spend the vast majority of my hours away from my family, right? I'm not a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant. I'm not home at 3 in the afternoon, right? I want to make darn sure that I'm doing something that leaves a legacy and is a little bit better for the next generation. We've got a gift for you that I want to give you. So it used to be, and we still do it, that domestic violence shelters would ask us for empty lipstick tubes. You know, you'll play to your strengths. What do you do well? Well, we make lipstick. So we would donate empty lipstick tubes to domestic violence shelters, and they would put their 1-800 number into that empty lipstick tube. And then they would give it to women who were thinking about the future of their relationship and whether they were in a healthy relationship or not. Because a husband or a man who's rifling through your purse because he's possessive and wants to know what you're up to, do you really think he's going to notice a lipstick tube? Probably not. He's probably not that smart anyway, right? I mean, let's face it, men are the weaker sex, right? Right? All you have to do is witness childbirth, and every man in the room says, I'm not doing that. Into the human race, not my problem. I can't do it. So, but every woman in her purse also has a little mirror, right? So these mirrors, and each of you will get one, and this is the way we're spreading the word about this, but not through the media, because that would kind of take it away. It's a mirror, but it also has the text for help number on it, right? So a woman, a young woman, a mature woman, any woman can keep this in her purse. And what we hope to do is have this, soon it will be on the director order sheet. So directors, you'll be able to buy these, right, and participate. I wish we could produce enough to just give them away, but that's the goal. We want to work with the Panhellenic Association. We want to work with sororities and different organizations to spread the word and end the violence once and for all. Now, let's get a little bit lighter. I've got a couple minutes left, so I want to tell you, this is part of our 50th anniversary initiative, and we launched this in October of last year, which is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and of course February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. Just last month, we partnered with Jordan Weber, right? You know who Jordan Weber is? Olympic gold medalist, gymnast, right? To help announce the Love is Respect partnership. But we want to tell the media, we want to tell the world that it's Mary Kay's 50th anniversary. Now, as a former reporter, I can tell you that if you stand up in a hotel ballroom, you have a nice little news conference with some smoke and mirrors, like we do at seminar, right? You say, hey, everybody, look at us. It's our 50th anniversary. Thank you very much. We're here all week. Nobody cares, right? Nobody comes, right? They said, that's great. You know, Neiman's just had their 100th anniversary. It's a dime a dozen. So we got to do something unique. You got to do something different. And of course, January is the beginning of the year. Everybody's busy. February, right? It's Valentine's Day. But there's one date that Mary Kay wants to own, right? Because nobody talks about it here in the U.S. In Russia, on this date, they close. Mary Kay is closed on March 8th every year because that day is International Women's Day. Did you know that? Yeah. No, you did. Good for you. See, the directors. Right. I thought it was, no, we don't know what that is. Now, you probably haven't seen the Hallmark card for that lately. That's why we think, instead of being quiet, like we did with the pink ribbon 20, 30 years ago, this time we're going to ring the bell loudly. So to get the media's attention, on March 8th, we're going to launch our 50th anniversary to the media. And we're going to have events in Times Square in New York City, at the famous Grove shopping mall in Los Angeles, and at the Mary Kay building here in Dallas, Texas. And we will set the world record for the most number of makeovers ever done in one day. Let's watch this other video.
What better way to help Mary Kay try to set a world record than to make over the world on International Women's Day? Join multiple cities across the globe on March 8th, in person or live on the web, as Mary Kay helps the world get beautiful and give back. Celebrate 50 years in every Mary Kay market as thousands of women give the gift of beauty on this special day. Mary Kay, making over the world on a day to celebrate women as only one company can. Have a makeover, help set a record, and share your heart.
Now, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Well, first of all, because it's fun, right? Second of all, it gives you an opportunity, everybody an opportunity to try Mary Kay products. Now, will all of you get to go to Times Square, Los Angeles, or the Mary Kay building? I'm sorry to tell you no. But you will all get to participate because all of these events will be streamed live through InTouch and online, as well as on demand. And so in order to help you participate at places just like this, directors and beauty consultants from around the world can gather their customers and can hold these makeovers. Now, why the makeover shtick, right? Well, first of all, we know that the media is going to love the fact that we're setting the